First is the false narrative of the government in Tehran that there is no alternative to the government, and therefore the powers of the world must accept the tyrants as permanent and negotiate with them. I said yesterday at this meeting, and I will say again today, that is exactly what Adolf Hitler argued in the 1930s, and unfortunately Neville Chamberlain fell for that argument, went to Munich, signed an agreement which was not even worth the paper it was on, and what was the result? World War II. The reality is that history speaks to the leaders of our country and the leaders of Europe, and they must listen to that history. Going back to a table to talk to the regime in Iran today, which apparently has been happening in Oman, to me is the equivalent of trying to negotiate with a poisonous snake. It doesn't end well and won't end well for us. Is there an alternative to the regime in Iran? Of course there is. It is the overwhelming majority of the people of Iran who want to be free again and live lives equal to those in the rest of the civilized world. And is there an organization ready to lead the transition to power by the people of Iran? Of course there is. It's the NCRI and MEK. There are other opposition organizations to the regime, but I ask you, is there any one of them or gathering of any group of them that could bring together the world leaders who are in this room, the leaders of the parliaments who are just up here? Is there any other organization that has had, for years, the resistance fighters on the ground in Iran? The NCRI MEK has earned the right through the leadership of Masoud Rajavi to Maryam Rajavi, decades of fighting against the Shah, against the Ayatollahs, to lead the transition to freedom. They have earned it, but I will tell you this, they are ready for it. We have talked a lot today, as we should always, about the 10-point plan of Mr. Rajavi. It's a great plan, a plan for freedom, equality, opportunity for the people of Iran. It's one that every civilized democratic nation in the world should enthusiastically support. But the NCRI and Mr. Rajavi have something else. They have a transition plan. It is out there for everybody to see. And it is a selfless plan that shows that this organization is not about seizing power. It is about making sure that the people of Iran seize power when this regime falls. It's a plan. It's a plan that begins with a transition to early elections, to have a constituent assembly from the people in Iran that will then adopt the constitution, hopefully very much like the 10-point plan, and will elect leaders of the country. I've been over this plan. I've been over it with Mrs. Rajavi. I will tell you, in my opinion, in the history of uprisings, rebellions for freedom in the world against dictatorships, there has never been a group of revolutionaries that are prepared to avoid chaos and provide a smooth and peaceful transition to freedom than this group, NCRI, MEK, and the people of Iran.